Hi, Brad from wpsites.net. This video is about Google's new site speed analytics. Um, it's been introduced fairly recently, and I've been taking a good look at my site speed and trying to optimise my site a lot better. I've deactivated a lot of non-essential plugins and reduced my site speed, my loading times quite substantially, down to around 3 to 4 seconds. Some of them are under 3 seconds, which is pretty good. So let's just take a look. I've written a full blog post on it, and I've also linked to several other articles by top blogs, and there's a lot of tips. If you follow those links as well, there's some excellent articles on how to speed up your site and reduce your page loading time. So let's just take a look in Google Analytics, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I've included a screenshot on my recent blog post, but here's site speed. This is the to locate it, you go to it's in the new Google Analytics under Standard Reporting, and you go down the left under Content, you'll find site speed. And if you look at my top 10 slowest loading pages, it's between about 11 seconds and 46 seconds. But let's just see how accurate it is, because I don't think it's very accurate at all. It's a great tool, I like it, but they certainly need to improve the accuracy of it. So if I just highlight this URL here and search Google for it, and here it comes here. This is the actual I'm currently in Phuket on a holiday, so it's always coming up in Thai language, but if we take a look at this URL, and which one is it? It's how to design add MailChimp form code to WordPress. How to design. Here it is here. The report says it's 46 seconds in Google site speed, but if we click on it here from the Google SERPs, you can tell it's it's less than 5 seconds. So I could go through the whole lot of these and just prove that these figures are just totally inaccurate. So I'll just check another one here. 27 seconds they're saying this one. And this is how to track your keyword ranking to increase search results. Here it is here. If we click on this link, and you'll find this is probably 5 or 6 seconds or something, and that's a page loading time from clicking the link on Google SERPs. So if we check, there's a couple of other tools you can use which are very good. One's YSlow, which is an add-on. You can add that onto Firefox or Google Chrome or the other major browsers. And there's another one called Pingdom, and I use the SEO Doctor add-on here. And we'll just see if we can get a test with Pingdom. So I'll click on this and we'll see what the result is here. And you can see it's going to be a fairly good result, but the average page load time there is 3.43 seconds, which is wildly different to what Google Site Speed's reporting. So let's just take a look at another tool. That was Pingdom. Let's have a look at YSlow and see what that produces. And it's about a score of 67, which isn't the best. I've got a lot of external JavaScript install sheets. I can make this significantly faster if I use a caching plugin which combines all the JavaScript and CSS together. And I'm currently writing a blog post on a new plugin. It's called HyperCatch. It's created specifically for blogs which are hosted on shared servers, and most shared servers host around 6,000 different sites on the one server. So the new plugin's created specifically for WordPress and WordPress bloggers who are hosting on shared servers where they have limited resources limited CPU and limited random access memory. So you'll read about that as well if you're interested. So now let's just take a look at SEO Moz. They're one of the best SEO companies in the world. Their blog's a fantastic blog. I read it every day. But let's just have a look at what they say about tracking page load speeds using Google Analytics. They've written several articles which are linked from this one here. There's also some really good tips on optimizing page speed, which I've already written about myself actually on another blog post. But let's just take a look at their figures. Their homepage, SEOmoz.org, apparently loads at 7.64 seconds, and their blog loads at about 10.5 seconds, according to Google Analytics site speed. Let's just take a look and see if that's true. So here we are here at their home page, and we'll use two tools. We'll use Pingdom because that gives us a result in seconds rather than the score. Well, it seems pretty slow. It seems like their Google Analytics site speed stats are going to be pretty spot on. Seems very, very slow. There's a lot of requests there. There's already 37 requests. There's a lot of requests. Obviously we've got a lot of information, so according to Pingdom, it's very, very slow. It's 43.57 seconds. If we look on the SEO Moz blog, site speed here is 7.64, so there's a big difference between those figures there. It's massive. Let's just take a look at their blog and see what the stats are there. Load time 3.37 seconds on Pingdom, and their stats here are saying on Google Analytics 10.5. So you can see that the stats they're just not accurate whatsoever, really. I mean, you can tell just from loading the page that they just don't take this amount of time. We just copy that URL and you'll see how long it takes to load. That's probably 3 or 4 seconds, isn't it? I mean, it's not fully loaded. Now it is, maybe 5 or 6 seconds. So it's, some of these tools, they're not very accurate at all. So I wouldn't be too worried if you jump into the site speed stats in Google Analytics and you see some big numbers there. You can simply test them out yourself and you can see how truly accurate they are. In my next post, I'll report on the Hypercatch plugin, which is a fairly new plugin for WordPress. As I mentioned before, it's created specifically for WordPress sites that are hosted on low resource hosting, like shared hosting, which provide a limited amount of CPU and shared resources. So I'll install that plugin and I'll see whether it's any good or not, and I'll write a complete blog post on it. I've also written about W3 Total Catch and WP Super Catch. I've used both plugins. I've written about how to set them up and configure their settings. So I'll place links within this post here to those two plugins if you're interested. Cheers, and thanks for watching.